All right, back for another recap here. Monday Night Raw coming out of Des Moines, Iowa. Just in Minneapolis and just went down the road. Um, Raw starts out with Roman Reigns, the champ, the tribal chief, or should they, the OTC to be exact, the way he is set up. Going out talking about his win. He said he called his shot. He said he was going to do it. Yes, as we stated on the podcast, and I stated on my recap of SummerSlam, he got the monkey off his back by beating Seth. As I said, didn't have to be for the title. That didn't matter. That was just whatever. But in the process of doing this, LA Knight comes out and says, "Hey now, I deserve a shot just like Seth. You've been ducking me, using everybody else and stuff." And I think he cuts a great promo against Roman, and Roman is basically saying, "Why do you deserve this? You're not. You got to earn it instead of bitching and pissing and moaning." Well, it got his attention, especially because he looked at him and said, "He looks and sounds so much cooler when he stood in front of him." And he's been shielding this up with everybody. And LA Knight he self proclaimed himself the uncrowned heavyweight champ. Um, Great promo to start out the show. LA Knight is going to be his first opponent after SummerSlam. Looking like that. I had no problem with that. It's going to be a good one. Could he lose to LA Knight? Yes, he could. We'll have to see how that goes. Next up, Javon Evans and Ethan Page. Good match with Javon getting the win. And then after he gets the win, we get a debut of a returning Big Cass. And he beats the snot out of Javon, does his East River Crossing is his finisher. Yeah, he's a big guy, has a devastating move. I mean, it's great. Um, Reigns comes out and they do a backstage, and he's talking to the Bloodline. Saying he's like quite disappointed in all of them, especially Jacob, because um, they lost their match at SummerSlam when they shouldn't, and told him, "Don't touch LA." Now, Royce Keys is another thing. As Roman tells him, he ain't family. You keep saying he's family. You need to take care of this. Um, LA Knight comes out after that, and here's what he says. He's like, "Oh, so you can't touch me." And he's, taunting all of them. All three of the Usos and Jacob. Jacob doesn't move. Usos do, Jay especially. Um, and then after that, Royce Keys and Jacob Fatu meet face to face. And after what he was told by his chief, they're not friends anymore. They're not family. Um, he says we're gonna finish this in a street fight tonight. The main event for the night is Royce Keys, Jacob Fatu in a street fight. Um, so good, great main event that what's gonna happen tonight. Next up we have Judgment Day incoming, the ladies, not the men, the ladies, because they're doing a lot better than the two guys. Uh, Everybody comes out and lives talking about there ain't nobody, no challengers whatsoever. Praises to Roxanne. Um, and Michelle Rodriguez for being the champ. She has like barbed wire on her um, Intercontinental belt. It's kind of neat. Um, then we had Roxanne and Sokuro gets the win after DQ interference by Liv. Of course, they can't beat her without a little help. And then they're standing there, and then she was stating, nobody was there. And then music hit. Becky Lynch is back and gets in there and looks at Raquel and says, I ain't here for that. The IC title. I made that famous. No, I'm after that. And says, Liv, get ready because I'm coming for your ass. Um, Good promo. She didn't have to come hard, She was, uh, don't know exactly how many miles between Davenport and Des Moines is. Not that far. So if Seth and the baby are at home, Becky just come up for that. So as everybody's leaving, especially Liv, Stephanie Vicur makes her triumphant return and says she wants Liv. She goes after Liv. And then she's in the ring and her and Becky go face to face saying, hey, that's mine. No, 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 no. I think we'll have a number one contender or a triple threat for Liv with the three. I mean, Stephanie working with Liv was great. Stephanie working with Becky. Who out of the women, who better to be working with than Becky, if not Charlotte or Natty? I mean, three of the best women to work with on the roster that have been that and know how to establish stars. Let's see here. And then they do a package highlighting Brock Lesnar's career because we're all guessing he's done. I don't see him coming back. We said this before. I will say it again. I don't see him coming back. I don't see anybody really at his caliber besides Oba. And they proved that fact that he said, you're the next. After that, they do have Oba in the back, and he is dressed up in a white outfit. It is native from his country and everything. Looked awesome. Love getting his heritage, even though that was the main religion, as I read on it, was a main religion in Nigeria where he's from, but he was raised up in not that religion, but in Christian religion, and as a Christian. But hey, I mean, I think that's cool that he's doing that anyways. It looked awesome. But Paul Heyman, he stopped by, and Paul Heyman, he looked at Paul and said, hey, I didn't get a chance to say thank you to Brock. When you see him next time, tell him that. And Heyman says, congrats. He, gives him the handshake for that, which is cool. It's much deserved. He comes out there, talks about what happened, his interaction with Brock and everything that Brock did for him and everything like that, and say that he is next. He is sky's the limit. He doesn't know what he's going to do next, but hey, he is the face. He is the future. And as he's leaving, after he says all this stuff, Braun Breaker's coming in for his match, and they have a stare down because Brock heard him. Brock's insulted because Brock thinks, no, you're not the face. I am. Braun Breaker, I mean, yes, he is. I mean, there were the two juggernauts that are gonna do that, but I don't think Braun would have been as good against Brock Lesnar as Oba. But um, it's going to be next match Braun Breaker versus Joe Hendry. It was a quick match, but Braun was like staring at the entrance at Oba like the majority of the time, and he got distracted a little of that, and then Joe Hendry um, got messed up with three a little bit. Boom, got in the ring. Braun speared him once. Boom, was done. But it was still a quick match. He's more distracted about what Oba said. Him and Oba are going to go toe to toe. It's going to be a good one. Um, that will be next, probably. That's what it's going towards. But Theory started beating on Hendry. Well, Akira um, showed up because, of course, they took out Otis, his buddy, last week. So he comes to his aid. So that's probably going to be the next. They're going to go that before Otis gets back. Guess Otis needs some time off for something. Yeah, he'll be back. Then they do have a interview with Big Cass. Jackie has that in the back, and said he's 8 years, been rock bottom. Now he's back. He's going to come back and start stacking bodies. And no offense to Javon, but he was the first of many. Yeah, he's going to start going through people. We'll see how that goes. If he's going to get a title shot, or he's just going to be a big bruiser killing everybody. I don't know. Then we get Chad Gable going out the ring talking about his championship, how he wants to thank Penta for everything that he did, and also thank all the fans there and everywhere for being behind him of all the stuff that he went through since Shorty G up to this, and then let's see here. Penta comes out, gives him some, hey, we stole the show, give him his flowers always as he does. Well, then he says he believes and tells Chad that he is a true luchador after everything that he did. Yeah, much respect for him saying that. But of course, the king of the luchadors, self-proclaimed, Dom comes out, and him and JD are saying that's no. Dom, he is the greatest Mysterio of all time. Says Chad is not a luchador, whatever, and he can't wait to get his title back. That sets up a tag match between the two, between the four, Chad Gable and Penta getting the win. And then to end the night, we have the street fight between Jacob Fatu and Royce Keys. Jacob Fatu wins after the tongue and death scrape with a referee stoppage. Yep, he called him out, but he kept just beating the snot out of him. I think Royce Keys is going to he's going to be off TV for a little bit, a couple weeks, and he'll probably come back and go after Jacob because that ain't done yet. But as they're trying to get him off of him, everything, Roman comes out and acknowledges that he did a good job and he's done. So, and to end the show, which I thought was very interesting, Roman walks backstage in Gorilla, and behind in Gorilla is Rey Mysterio. They've had their past stuff and everything, and he says, hey, I'm the AAA general manager, you know. He goes, yeah. I want to run something past you. And they're like, okay. So he goes off camera to discuss things with Ray in AAA. We're going to see Roman in AAA somewhere. They got a big pay per view coming at the end of the month. Could be AAA. I don't know. When, and as rumor is, they're doing the World Collide with NXT and AAA. Going to be in Chicago the same night as a big AEW show in Chicago. Yeah, it could be that, but why not have Punk there? Because I think that's more of a fun thing to do. But we will see. Roman Reigns is going to be making an appearance in AAA sometime. Hopefully, they'll announce that soon. So always remember to watch it on Saturday night at 9 o'clock for an hour, free on YouTube. I enjoyed this. It's a good Raw right after SummerSlam. Which they had 2 returns at SummerSlam, and then they had 3 returns on this big cast. Becky and Stephanie Vecchia. It's going to be good. We'll see what happens because I think it was Money in the Bank, I believe, is the next one. We will see. Hope you liked it. Let me know what you thought in there. And then, hey, remember, we do have our sponsors. NordVPN, great one. I use it on my phone and at home here for added security. You need it nowadays. And then we also have Cereva syrups. Go check them out. I've been using them, made some smoothies, shared with the boys. Wonderful. The coffee syrups, wow. If you like coffee like you do, like I go to certain gas stations where I used to work, and y'all know where it is. They have the good syrup there, or you have the good syrup at the big ones. These are just as good, a variety of flavors. Vanilla, caramel, um, you name it, they have it, and they have a lot of different combinations. Uh, Great choice. So remember to follow us here on YouTube. Edit, it's free. Patreon, you can get it free, but a dollar would help us a lot way, just like going to our sponsors and getting that for yourself. Internet security are good flavor for your coffee because, and other smoothies, slushies, ice drinks, you can use that. They have a lot of good flavors there. And remember, in 2 weeks, not this weekend, but the next, the 15th and the 16th, we are going to be down at Excalibur Con in Duluth, in our hometown. Even though I live in Superior, it's still our hometown area in the Twin Ports. Great one. We're going to be on Wrestlers Row with other wrestlers and everything. And I'm not sure who's going to be sitting by us, but hey, come see us. We're going to be recording either one or both days, but we are recording on Saturday, doing a show for a few hours. Come down and see us. Come ask us questions, see what we're doing. Come say hi to the wrestlers that we're going to have there and everything like that. Because we know we're going to have some DPW wrestlers are going to be there. I know of one, maybe 2, but come down and see us and everybody else that is going to be down there. It'll be great. You'll have some fun. We'll have some stuff for sale. We'll have some stuff to give away. It'll be a lot of fun. And then you can come in, harass all 3 of us. But be gentlemen. You may hear me and Zach go back and forth, but you know what? We're friends. We still do like each other. We've been friends for a long time and we've been doing this. So, hey, please come and see us. It'll be great to see everybody down there. Have some questions ready because we'll answer that. And if we can't answer during their podcast, maybe we'll have a special session afterwards where you can debate with Jesse because he loves to talk about his stuff. Thank you for watching this. Keep watching these. I'll have my reviews up this week for the regular shows, NXT and SmackDown after Friday. And yeah, I think I have to watch AAA on Saturday and get that up because I missed out a couple weeks. But hey, that's all right. Just gear it up for more shows like crazy. Until then, bye bye.